Hi guys, so today's video is going to be very interesting because we're talking about how to level up and transform your physical appearance. I really love this topic and I find it very interesting because no matter how amazing you are or how fabulous you are, people would only listen to you or even give you like audience most of the time when they've like physically accepted you. So when your like outer appearance appeals to them, they will be willing to give you audience or to give you an opportunity. So that's why I think how you look and your appearance is top tier. Like it's first before any other thing. So the first thing on this list for me is your skin because as much as I really love makeup and I think every lady should learn how to do her own makeup, something simple at the very least. I think at the end of the day when the makeup comes off and everything goes away, you're left with your actual skin. So if you know you have any specific skin concern right now, whether it's hyperpigmentation, acne, or whatever, you want to take note of it and start looking for how to like treat those skin concerns. It may be a bit of an investment right now, but it's an investment that would definitely pay you. So instead of investing heavily on makeup products, look for skincare products that address that skin concern and actually start working towards it. I used to be very heavy handed with makeup, funny enough. Like I would wear makeup everywhere, every day to work, to church, like I'd wear makeup. And it wasn't even like I was so good at doing makeup, funny enough. I just really liked how I looked with makeup and I think it just kind of hid all my skin insecurities and I just wanted to like layer that on. But I found out at the end of the day when the makeup comes off, I don't feel myself, or sometimes when the makeup is on, I don't even look like myself. Really started preferring my actual skin, and I started looking for like, okay, how can I actually make my actual skin look really like beautiful. So there are five types of skin. There's the normal skin, there's the dry skin, there's oily skin, there's sensitive skin, and there's the combination skin type. You're going to go to TikTok and look for how to know my skin type. Type in there, you will see like a couple of like simple tutorials that will help you find your exact skin type. So when you figure out what skin type you have, you're going to look for influencers or creators that have your skin tone, very important, and the same like skin type, let's say like combination skin. I have combination skin, for example. If you have oily skin or sensitive skin, you want to find and follow people that have like similar skin type and just look for the type of products they use. And even if, because some of these influencers, let's be honest, they recommend very expensive products. So even if you can't afford the exact product they are recommending to you, look for like the key ingredients in the product that is actually going to treat that skin concern. For example, they're recommending like a vitamin C serum that you can afford. Then you look for like a vitamin C serum that you can actually afford. Most times it would do the same thing. It's just, different products, different brand names. So obviously, depending on popularity, they will price at the level they feel they are, what. So at the end of the day, it's the ingredient you're looking for. And that's it. That's one skincare hack that will help you get something for your skin concern that's very budget friendly. Me, I feel like when it comes to skincare, two products would just be enough for you. Maybe like a skin serum that addresses your skin concern if you have any, and a sunscreen. But if you have like normal skin and you're not, your skin is not like problematic, you don't have hyperpigmentation, acne prone skin, you don't have any of those concerns, you could just get a moisturizer and a sunscreen. That's really just all you need. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not a dermatologist, so don't take my word for it. Do your research. Yeah, I need to add that before somebody quotes me somewhere. So next is your body. When it comes to your skin, you don't want to be looking ashy because sometimes we feel like people don't notice. But when you're trying to give somebody a handshake and they pull their hand out and like in between their hands, you can see like white, ashy like pile. Nothing like irritates me like that. I'm just like, get a hand lotion like you're an adult. To me, like lotion doesn't really work on me because I have very, very, very dry skin. So like even if I use like a body lotion, it would just be for fragrance. It's not really to moisturize my skin because it really doesn't do anything. The only thing that actually keeps my skin moisturized the whole day is actually a body oil and a Vaseline. So that's usually what I do. Funny that I actually even mix both of them. So like I add Vaseline and body oil and I rub it like all over my body. I don't need any like special expensive bougie brand creams, even though, but if you're a brand watching and you think you have a cream that will be good for me, that it's very like, oily and has that sheen, please send me PR. Thank you. But I think up to date, I haven't had that experience from any Vaseline. Even when I use the Vaseline lotion, like it doesn't give me the same effect. So the only thing I use is actual petroleum jelly, Vaseline, and body oil on my skin. And I usually carry some of it in a very little container throughout the day so that I can like moisturize my hands. Because when you go into the bathroom or you're at work, you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands, or after eating, you wash your hands, your skin gets dry and all the product you put on it has gone off. So like it's dry again and you need to moisturize again. So yeah, um, if your skin is gets very ashy like me, you want to carry around a Vaseline and a body oil, or just put it on your body before you leave the house. It's very important because I think that sometimes even if you have very dry skin, over time if you keep your skin moisturized, even the days where you don't even like put so much of it on, a little of it will go a long way because like your skin is already has already absorbed a lot of that moisture over time. I don't know, I'm sounding like an expert and I like it. So since we've talked about lotion and keeping your skin moisturized, which is very important, the next one we're going to talk about is body fragrance. I know a lot of the perfumes they make these days that are budget friendly, they actually don't last. Between me and you, we know that they don't last. It doesn't matter what they wrote on, how many hours they wrote on the bottle, like we know it's not going to last. So you want to make sure you have a deodorant, very important, and make sure you use it every single day. I feel like I'm saying basic things, but it needs to be said. So get a very good body roll on, and you could do a body wear test. So something I would do whenever I'm like swapping roll-ons for whatever reason, maybe I'm reacting to the one I was using or whatever, I would have my bar early in the morning and put it on, and then I'll intentionally have a very busy day. So like indoors, I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning, washing, doing laundry, and I see like give myself till the end of the day and I see any smell, because there's some days you will leave your house and you will not plan to have a hectic day, and you will have a hectic day and you start sweating and your natural body odor will be coming out and everybody is going to be so pissed, and you don't want that to be you. So just observe yourself that day after wearing the roll-on in the morning and see, okay, is this actually good for me, or is it like a body wear test before you wear it out. And aside from a roll-on, you need a body spray, and then you also need a perfume. And if you're on a budget, one thing I would 100% advise you to do is you get a mini like atomizer and put your perfume in it. So it will just be like a hand size perfume bottle. That's what the atomizer is. I'll put like a picture of it. I usually get them on Timo. You can order it from wherever. I think some supermarkets even sell it. So you could take your perfume around with you for like the rest of the day. It's very good because some of these very budget friendly perfumes, between me and you, we know that they don't last. So you want to make sure like you're spraying and like reapplying when the need be. And something I also do sometimes is I take some like wet wipes in my bag. So whenever I get sweaty, I quickly move to like into a restroom, wipe off the sweat, reapply roll on and perfume in the areas that need them, especially like your private areas. Very important, because to me I just feel like when it comes to your appearance or looking good or just like leaving a positive impression in the minds of people, it boils down to two things: looking attractive and smelling nice. That's just it. So next, let's talk about grooming. And when we're talking about grooming, the first thing I'm going to mention is your hair. The girls know that the moment your hair is not done, you start looking very homeless. I don't know what it is. Only God will actually know, because if you just start looking homeless, it looks like your skin is breaking out, your skin is dull, pale, like everything just feels very, very, very like weird. I don't know. You just start looking odd even to yourself. And you know that trend is like you're not depressed. You just need to get your hair done. It's so real, because like the moment you get your hair done, it's like there's an instant like facelift. It's like you want Botox or like something done to your face. I think being a woman is really so magical in that way. So you want to always make sure your hair is always done. It doesn't matter. Like even if you don't like have so much money at that moment, a sleek back ponytail will go a long way. Whether you're natural, you're relaxed, it doesn't matter. You will still look good. But also like attach something. You could get like those ponytail attachments always attach on your hair. I actually have just one of them. So like even on the days I'm not feeling like, oh, I don't want to get my hair done, or I don't have like so much money on me to splurge on, the salon, I could just like take my hair all back in a ponytail and pin it in. And instant facelift, guys, it's like you got it professionally done. So that's something to invest in for the days where you don't have so much to splurge on hair. you could actually do that. The next thing you could do is invest in wigs. And I think whenever the conversation of wigs come up, especially among like black women, it's always such a sensitive topic because people are like, oh my god, you should talk about investing in your natural hair. Yeah, da, da, da. Yes, to me that is very important. And just the same way as I said, your skin, investing in your skin instead of makeup products, invest in your natural hair, guys. That's why I feel so sad whenever I see a lot of girls doing so many frontal installations back to back to back. I don't hate it. I just feel like very sad because like I know your edges are going through it. You can't tell me anything. They're going through it. So try to be careful and easy with your hair so you can always fall back to like a default setting hairstyle when the need be. But that being said, invest in wigs, guys, because sometimes you don't want to manipulate your hair so much. You just need a break. It should be nice that you actually have 1 or 2 weeks that you could always throw on and still look put together without doing so much work or paying a visit to the salon. So since we're on the topic of grooming, I'm going to be talking about lashes and your nails. So these are not things you absolutely have to do all the time because I think that people always like, oh, you have to always. Okay, so not always, but occasionally there are things that you can always throw in to look like glammed or like polished. I feel like when it comes to your nails, keeping them clean, short sometimes is a good look, and other times if you need to go all out, get them professionally done. Just get something very simple and classy. I'm currently on a nail break because I'm trying to grow out my nails at the moment. You could get like a signature nail set that you always do that even on the days where you're not feeling like doing so much, you could always like have them as your go-to. And also getting your lashes done. I sometimes do my lashes myself. I've only gotten my lashes professionally done, I think, twice. So that's something you could also learn to do. So when it comes to nails and lashes, these are things you could also learn how to do for yourself. So that even like the times where you don't have so much to splurge or you're not willing to like, or you don't have the time or whatever, you can't go to the salon, you could always do them by yourself in the comfort of your own home. I do press-ons, but I just don't like how they look. You guys like press-ons like I could never buy into like the press-on theory. To me, like press-ons are like what you do when you want to like go out that very day. Because to me they never last. Like I don't sleep with my press-ons and wake up with them. Maybe because I'm always very careful to like file my nails short because I don't want to damage them. But whenever I want to get my nails done, I go to the salon and I get it professionally done. That's my preference. But if press-ons work for you, absolutely go to TikTok, look for a tutorial on how to do press-ons and how to do your own cluster lash at home. The cluster lash is a must because you could always like do it to your taste. You know when people are like, oh my god, I don't like the very like clumpy lash look. Maybe you should learn how to do it yourself so you could actually get it to look the way you want it to. I'm going to be including that in my next vlog. A little clip of how like I do my lashes at home by myself. Yeah, so if you're not subscribed, you want to subscribe so you can know when that vlog is out. So now on to the last thing. I feel like I've saved the best for last. The last when it comes to your wardrobe. So I feel like sometimes we make a mistake of dressing in a very trendy way instead of dressing to flatter our body type. I know some people like, oh, it doesn't matter what people think, but no, not for this video. You wouldn't be watching this video if you would say, oh, it doesn't matter what people think. You're watching this video because you want people to look at you and actually like what they see, right? So there are different types of body types. So there's the rectangle, inverted triangle, the pear shape. If you know that your dream body is not your current body, you have no business dressing like your dream body. So it depends on your body type. You want to lean towards, flare me, like look up different body types. I'm gonna put all the body types on the screen. Look at yourself in the mirror undressed and evaluate your body and say, okay, this is actually my body size. This is the type of information that people pay personal stylists for because you feel like when you dress yourself, you are trying to dress trendy or like somebody you saw online or like someone you like their own like style online, but that's not what you should be doing. So when it comes to your clothes and your wardrobe, we're going to talk about accessory. So when it comes to accessory, we're going to aim for one very visible accessory per outfit. We do not think accessory is only jewelry. I feel like people think it's only jewelry. But when we talk about accessory, we mean a bangle, a wristwatch, a bracelet. It's the same thing as bangle, but yeah, you get the point. Rings, knuckle rings, a necklace, a brooch for your outfit, especially for those of us that go to work. And accessory also includes your glasses, because some days you don't really like want to do so much, but you need to go out and you don't want to look not put together. You could just like pick a pair of glasses. So glasses, I'm such a glass lover. Like I have a lot of glasses, too many to count. Actually, I think I have up to 10, if not 15 glasses. It's so disturbing at this point. And then also a scarf. I really love scarves so because to me, like on the days where maybe you're having a bad hair day or you just don't want to put in the extra work to make your hair look good or lay your edges or whatever, you can always pick your scarf and go. So like those are things that add to your appearance and also like elevates your wardrobe to make it look like you put in that extra effort when you really just like did like the bare minimum. So yeah guys, that's it for the video. If you know you enjoyed watching this video and you want to see more videos like this, please guys give this video a thumbs up. I'm very close to 500 subscribers. Subscribe to my channel, and if you know a friend that needs to hear one or two of the things I've mentioned in this video, you want to send them a link to this video so they can watch and learn. Okay, so until next time, my name is Princess. Thank you for your time. I really hope you found value in this video. See you in my next video. Toodoo.